Morning. Well, let's hope it's going to be a good morning. For out there is extremely nervous this morning, extremely nervous for I am off to the dentist. Just got to go and get a filling done. So about a month ago I went to the dentist and had the most horrendous experience. I had to get a wisdom tooth extracted and it was horrible. The way this thing, never had a wisdom tooth out before, and the way this thing grew, it grew sideways, and it just the way he had to tear it out and drill it and saw it, and it was just, it upsets me just even to think about it, so I won't put you through it. But in any case, I'm off to the dentist to get a filling done, and it just makes me think about medication and medication disease and where we sit in it and our responsibility with it. So some medications I think are good, some are bad, some diseases are introduced, some aren't. I think that's what might be going on. So the anaesthetic that they used to numb my mouth today, I think it's probably good, because if that wasn't there today, I would be in a really bad place right now and I just wouldn't be going, and I would never go to the dentist again, and all my teeth would rot out of my head and I would die. So some of them are good, but most of them are bad. So when I had this extraction done a month ago, I had to go straight to the pharmacy and get some antibiotics. Now, I've never been a fan of antibiotics because they trick your brain, and and people become reliant on them, and it tricks your system. And they trick your system, and I had a bit of a look into them, and I think what they do is they elevate the healing power of the blood, the white blood cells. They elevate that power. And so it tricks the system into doing something that it shouldn't be doing. And I'm more of an au naturel type of guy, always have been, where I'd rather my body try and fix it itself. So I will leave it a mystery as to whether I took the antibiotics or not. I'll let you decide. So I'll let you muse on, not decide, because the decision has been made. I made it a month ago. But you can muse over it if you like. But anyway, so diseases. So I think diseases, some of them are definitely introduced and some of them are probably natural. So if you're a grot and you do grotty things, you're probably going to have a dirty inside, and you're probably going to have things wrong with you if you don't keep yourself clean. And if I think you can probably get some diseases from animals and things like that, maybe, although there's no real evidence of it. I've never seen evidence of somebody getting some sort of disease from an animal. We get told, but I've never seen it. In any case, diseases, problem, action, solution. So the problem is, so you look at all of these big epidemics in the past, and polio and with the plague and all that. Now, remember, when we talk about history, we've got to do it with a grain of salt, because the history we're being fed is shit. All of it's shit. It's just, it doesn't even resemble reality. It doesn't even come close to resembling reality. Most of the history we're being told. So we've got to view it with a grain of salt. But all of these diseases in the past, the problem was there was this mass plague, there was this mass disease. The reaction of the people, oh, we're all sick, we need help from the Great Purple Beast. Pandemonium, panic. So the Great Purple Beast introduced medications. Now, why are these medications so good for them? So many levels. They dumb you down. They make you not question, and they make you not aware, and they make you not aware of where you are, who you are, why you're here, and it keeps you from having a relationship with your Creator. So it also keeps you beholden to their system. Their system in both, you're relying on these medications to feel good and to get you better, and also it beholds you to the financial system. So it just makes me think, as I go forward and as I get a little bit older, about the decisions I'm going to have to make as I get older about these medications, because you see older people, and I think sometimes they are reliant on them. They're reliant on these medications. But I also find that they have one, and then they have to have another one to mask the symptoms of the first one, and then they're on this merry-go-round. They don't even know what they're taking and why they're taking them anymore. So for me, I'm going to remain vigilant, and I'm going to, just really make a conscious decision every time that I'm confronted with these conundrums about medication and my health. But the things I can control is to try and maintain a healthy lifestyle, keep active, which I do, try and eat properly, which I do, without being a complete health nut, because you still got to live your life. So try and cut down, make sure you don't drink too much and all that, which God's done for me over the last year. I hardly ever drink now, which is great. So yeah, just for me, I'm going to remain vigilant, just make conscious decisions each time, and just weigh up what it's all about, why I need it, what's wrong with me, and what the consequences will be, and and just weigh it all up. But medication, just like everything else, it's just to keep you beholden on them. It's to keep you in this paralysed mental state that the whole world seems to be under, this trance that keeps you in the financial system, and it just keeps you as a nice, good new world order citizen. Me, no, I'm over here with the sheep. It's funny, the sheep. No, the sheep are actually us who buck the system, who walk with God, who has found truth. So wish me luck as I go to the dentist. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's only a filling, but I'm absolutely petrified after that a month ago. I'm sure it'll be fine.